Hi. When a society or a community faces a problem, every single person of that community gets together to resolve the issue. And they even go to higher officials to address the issue or get it resolved as early as possible. But when women from so many generations are facing the same struggles, why disregard them saying that it's just bad luck for being born as a girl? And why not change the fate of the girl? Today I will tell you why the fate hasn't changed for so long, and I will also tell you how you can help me in get this issue resolved. Of course, without wasting your time or your money. So keep watching this video till the end so that we will be able to build a better world for our next generation girls. I am PJ and this is Womanly Stories. Now that I have made my point in telling you that the fate of the girl hasn't changed for so long, but if you are the lucky one or if you don't know what I'm talking about, just look around you. Ask your grandmother or your elders about how women in family had suffered, what sacrifices they had made to give their family the utmost care and happiness. Ask your mother or aunts who has gone through the same struggles, and look around you, dear friend. Every woman around you have been told at least once in their lifetime that they cannot do something or cannot pursue their dreams, or just to shut their mouth and to behave, with the simplest yet senseless reason being because you're a girl. But the struggles are not so unique. And how do I say that? It's because women from all over the world, rich or poor, young or elder, or whatever the background they come from, they have all been going through these struggles, and it can be said as womanly struggles. And it's been highly disregarded by everybody, saying that it's just fate of a girl, so just go with it and move on from that. Sure, you can say that in your grandmother's generation it was way worse, where they couldn't even have an opinion or come out of the house. I acknowledge that there is change, but this change is just not enough. Because when you face the reality, there are so many women in this world. As of today, there have been so many women who have committed suicide, saying that or thinking that their life isn't worth enough. Just because we are not able to accept the fact that women are humans too, and we are not able to accept that they deserve the freedom and happiness just as much as other genders do. Yes, this is getting boring, because everybody knows what women are going through, and they have been going through, and we all know, so we just have to move on and live with it. But what have you done to change it? A mother who has an abusive husband still telling her daughter to bear it all and move on. A mother-in-law who is being treated ill is still telling her daughter-in-law to break herself with the list of changes she has to make. A sister who had to give up her dreams to get married is still telling her little sister to marry because her biological clock is ticking. A grandmother who couldn't even have an opinion or voice is still telling her grandkids to shut up because it's rude to talk in front of men. A lady boss who has faced gender discrimination is still not helping women in her team. If this is the case for near and dear ones, can you really blame a minister for telling that a woman became a victim of rape at her will? Can you really blame a society for telling or controlling women on how they dress and what time they should go out? Can you blame a neighbor for telling a fake news about the colony girl just for a spicy gossip? Because let me tell you this, so-called society, neighbors and politicians are all people. And for so long we have ignored womanly struggles, and not now. Because when you see the common statements that we put across towards women, these are because you're a girl. It's common, so move on. Don't make a big deal out of it. Everybody goes through these problems. So just stop it. Because women supporting women or women empowering women aren't just hashtags that you can use at your ease or when it's convenient for you. Before this video becomes more of a lecture and nothing about solutions, let me quickly change the topic in talking towards the solutions. This is where I've come up with Womanly Stories, where I've divided into 3 categories, both on my website and on my videos, I talk about real life stories of women. I talk about the struggles of women that only women go through in one's life. And 3, the solutions towards it. And more importantly, I talk about anything that concerns the heart and soul of women. So why talk about stories? Because we all heard the quotes saying that stories matter and your story could become one's survival guide. But if you think about it, you will understand that even a life story of struggled person will show you how to be wise by learning what you should not do. And when you hear a success story, it will give you motivation and you will know that there is still hope. So be it any story of struggle, story of motivation, if you share your story with us, we can help in bringing the awareness towards the humankind. But most importantly, we ask for narrator's message. Because if anyone can give the gist of your life, it's only you. So you can actually empower other women and you can actually bring in awareness to men and humankind by sharing your story with us. Coming to the struggles, yes, most of us know what women go through in one's life and what are womanly struggles. But the biggest mistake that we've been doing till date is that thinking it's personal problem. When somebody is facing a problem in their life, just because they are women, they think that it is personal problem, but it is not, because women from all over the world are facing the same struggles. When there are thousands of women, lakhs of and millions of women are going through the same issues, it's no more personal issue. So we have to raise our voice to talk about the struggles and work towards finding the solutions. Feminism is just part of the fight which can establish equal respect, equal opportunities and equality in all aspects of human life. However, I believe that to build a better world for women, we also need to think and consider about equity. Women have been oppressed by men, society, cultures, laws and whatnot for a long time. While there are a million things that breaks and makes a woman weak, we take one issue at a time and talk about the solutions towards it. And if you have a voice, use it for the right purpose. And if you have an opinion, be it alike or different, use it to bring awareness. And most importantly, if you are a woman or born to one, fight for the right reasons. I think now the time has come to talk about the solutions. Or should I rather say one solution, which is a powerful weapon which we don't use it very often. That's called Women United. Yes, it is that simple. But have you ever thought about it? Imagine what we could achieve if women all over the world are united. Imagine what happens when women are united at home. Imagine what happens when women are united in workplace. And just imagine when women are all together marching on the road for justice for victims. So imagine what Women United can achieve. But no, we made it complicated. Why? Because we go by the saying called women are women's worst enemy. And we made it right. I don't know who said that, but we have proved it right, because we women go by authoritative positions or feel jealous or possessive towards other women who are in authoritative posts, or we always feel that competition between women. To give you an example, when a husband cheats on his wife, first thing the wife does is curse and hate the other woman. Why? It's your husband who married you and made a promise, and he should know better. But no, we always blame the other woman, saying she lured him or would have seduced him. Is your husband a small baby that he couldn't know better? Is he really that weak that he didn't even think of his wife? Not just this case, you can take any example. Mother-in-law and daughter-in-law, or a boss or a co-worker. We have always been against each other. So know that if you want to put an end to these womanly struggles, the only solution we have to work towards is Women United. With the right path, we together can make this world a better place. Womanly Stories is a place where we address these issues and talk about the solutions. It's a place for women who wants to be heard. It's a place for everybody who wants to fight for the right reasons. Even if you're a man, even if you have sons, remember that you're born to one. So it matters to each one of us. So join me in this journey and share this video and comment below with your thoughts and ideas so that we can build a better future for our next generation girls. And don't forget to subscribe. I am PJ and this is Womanly Stories.